they changed since the Los Angeles riots?
And ready, bars and tone. Take bars and tone. I decided best idea. Script so that I can move my camera. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And fade up on 10.
Interethnic relations, have they changed since the Los Angeles riots? That's our top story for today, Thursday, November the 12th, 1992.
The idea for BG24 first started when I was at a general manager meeting with Chris Hursh at Channel 27.
We got to talking about, boy, it'd be nice if the university had a newscast, you know, and we kind of sat down and said, you know, why don't we do this?
I was talking with one of the producers of Channel 27, telling him that I would really like to start a newscast here because Bowling Green really didn't have that. And that was kind of the reason that I came to Bowling Green, because I wanted to get into television news. And not having a television newscast kind of hinders that.
We wanted to deliver the news to the people of Bowling Green and to the students on the campus.
We had a date, I think it was September 9th or September 10th, which was the first day in 1992. And by God, we were going to start on that day. We were set on that date.
People don't realize how much planning and time went into making this program work. It wasn't just like overnight, voila, here's BG24 News. It took a lot of time and a lot of effort.
It was kind of difficult getting support from a lot of people. I would say that there were more people out there who didn't think we could do this. There were a lot of naysayers, people who said there's no way a bunch of college kids are going to get this on the air. The attitude was, well, go ahead and try. It's been tried before. It's not going to be done.
You have no idea what you're getting into. It's a great idea, but it's not going to work. You're not going to have you don't have the money, you don't have the equipment facilities, you don't have the expertise to do this, and we just want to prepare you to fall on your face.
You know, we kind of sat down, put our heads together, came up with a plan, took that plan, presented it to the proper people, and things kind of went in motion from there.
$500 was basically the bare bones minimum that we needed to get off the ground.
You don't realize how much money it takes to buy tapes, buy cameras, buy microphones because people lose them, buy lights, buy everything. We started with nothing, zero. We didn't even have a room, and it took, you know, a little twisting of the arm just to get a room.
In the beginning, it was just to be able to have a newscast that we could get on the air every night, 5 nights a week.
Technical problems were pretty much the norm at the beginning. It was only a 15-minute newscast. You've had a lot of people who don't know what they're doing. Even the two people who are the co-founders didn't really know what was going to happen.
We started with a product that is no way the way it was by the end of the semester.
We had to teach them how to report, how to edit, how to run camera, how to run audio, how to direct, how to do tape. And I think it really required a lot of patience.
Anything that could go wrong did go wrong.
So I directed an entire show without any scripts. Don't ask me how I did it. I remember that somebody brought a rundown in at like a minute to air. And I kind of just went from the rundown and just kind of guessed where things were going.
Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Andrea Passione.
And I'm Bob Jones. Here's what's happening. I remember me just petrified. You know, I was so sure of myself. No problem, I can go on the air and anchor. Well, yeah, that was great till the red light came on, and you can just see the horrified look in my eyes.
Last Tuesday, 19 years.
There were a lot of moments that I'll always remember. I'll remember the first show. It wasn't the cleanest show in the world, but it was a solid show. The content was good. The news content was good. I think the anchors, as much as they didn't realize, did a good job. They were, you know, nervous, but we were all nervous. You know, we'd never done anything like that before.
We has some residents happy, others are a little less enthusiastic. BG24's Emily North has more on this story.
Wow. I almost cried. I really did. I mean, I was so proud. It was wonderful that this thing actually happened.
What I saw there was enthusiasm, motivation, also a level of professionalism that I was impressed with.
I knew it was going to be very successful when it first went on because there was so much organization and planning that had gone into it already. It wasn't like, let's play and do a TV show. No, they did months of work that led up to it, so I knew it was going to stay on the air. And I knew it was just going to keep getting better and better.
Live from Bowling Green's television news source, Bob Jones, Marie Dunn, James Ryan with sports, and Christina Mahoney with entertainment news.
And I had before.
There's 2 sets.
I was very impressed. Everyone was very helpful. Bob and Chris, they knew what they were doing, and they helped me, and I learned a lot, and I'm really glad that I was a part of it.
We had people who were learning how to communicate with people, how to ask the right questions. We had people enterprising their own stories. We had people establishing contacts in the community. It was becoming a legitimate news source.
And I think our main point in getting kids into the program was really to try and convince them that this was something that they needed in order to get a job in the real world. They needed some kind of experience in news. You can't just, you know, come out of college and voila, you're in the news department. It doesn't work that way.